I have a slight dilemma. And by slight dilemma, it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. So normally I would drive the JZX, but unfortunately the gearbox parts haven't all arrived, so that's not ready. I would drive the second car that I built, which is the 370Z, but that's sold. So I do have another car which I haven't showed you yet, which is this. I bought an IS300. This thing is a beast. I'll show you it. 2JZ VVTi turbo, a Magnum manual conversion. Like, this thing has some serious kit on it. Long story short, I was going to get registered for the new Data Drift car. I don't think I'm going to go ahead with that, but I could still drift it. It hasn't been tuned properly, sort of. Well, it's just got a running tune, and I had to fix the fuel lines, and I'm in the process of that because it was, to be quite frank, an absolute dog's breakfast under here. I have all the fittings I need. You know, another dilemma was the wheels I have for the JZX are way too wide to fit on the back of these guards. So I went and bought these puppies today, some absolute primo rims. Borrowed some of them ones off Ayrton. So I've got rims, I've got tyres, I've got a car sorted. Can I build it in 3 days? I want to do a bucket seat. I want to obviously finish the fuel lines. I'd like to move the handbrake over to the driver's side because it's one of them dumb cars when it's on the left-hand side. And I kind of need to lift it up, I think, because these shocks have it so slammed. I do have a brand new set of BCs, custom springed, that I could put in them, but if I'm gonna not be using this for the Data Drift car, it's more than likely going to be parted out, so I have to sell them anyway, which is a real pain in the ass. So I don't really want to use them. Anyway, I say all that to say, let's see if we can build kind of a drift car out of this in a few nights and do round one. Alright, so night one, we got a bit done. Most of the fuel stuff is done. I've mounted the flex fuel, blah, 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 up here, straight off the reg. Redone some of the lines underneath. I just got to get some more fittings off Dave tomorrow to finish that off. I have cut up the standard seat rail so I could whip something up. Got a bucket in there, just got to weld it up. And I have moved this, so factory over on that side, which is really hard to get to because I'm short. Also, second gear hits basically on the handbrake, and it's going to probably be doing a lot of second gear. So I've cut and shut that. I'm going to put it over this side, either welded on or bolted on. So that's pretty good. Handbrake almost finished, seat almost finished, fuel almost finished. What I got to do next, well, I'm going to do it tomorrow, is just see how my stick fitment goes, see if my fronts off here will be fine on there. And Skinner has some knuckles, some Hayman knuckles that I'm going to chuck in it. Honestly, then it's like done. I might have heaps of time. I might be able to get some testing done. I don't know, have a bit of time up my sleeve, hopefully. So go to bed, rip into it tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully she'll be running tomorrow with the seat welded in, handbrake sorted, and good to go. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, see you in the morning. As you can see, it's just the lowest. Absolutely just. So, you know, it's hopefully it'll be right, but at least that will take the hit a little bit. So all tucked up, cable tied. I definitely did it nice. Probably would have done it even nicer if I was going to be building it for myself, but it'll work. Old knuckles out, cut and shut ones, got this side in, To that side, yep. Swanee's here, he's rolling that guard. Skinner racing. Gonna put in the brand new set of BCs for one event and then for sale. If you're interested. Coilovers going in. Well, after another big night, I think the car is ready. Got the knuckles in, coilovers, brand new coilovers in, done an alignment, got it towing in, and actually pretty close to zero camber in the rear, and got the seat done, got the handbrake moved over, Mark migged it in. I got to put a fire extinguisher in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Got the fire extinguisher mounted in there. Got the old 5-cent piece taped onto the handbrake. Alignment's good enough. Tyres, seats in. Heck yes! Fuel lines are fixed. We are good. I'm going to give it a little clean. Oh, I've got to put window wipers on it. Good. Got another shell. Flog them. Give it a little clean, put on the trailer. I'm going to just chuck all the tyres in the back. This is like the easiest drifter I've done. And hopefully it's going to be the best. I haven't even looked at the forecast, but it's Tassie. So it definitely could be raining. So if we come out here to a little something that I've been sitting on for a long time, should be able to flog some wipers off this thing. I don't know. They don't look that flash, but they're better than nothing. Alright, everyone's fighting over who can go in the car, but we've got 2 rims, 1 spare, some tools, the rattler in the boot, and then in here we've got 2 more brand newies on rims and the other one, and a jerry there and a jerry on the other side. And I'll put the jack in the car. We're going proper bare bones. That's all I'm taking. Let's rip it. Alright, 5 something. And we are out of here. Let's hit the road and get to the track. We out here. Alright, we're about to go out. Let's see how she goes. Should be good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm interrupting because I have something exciting for you. We have some merch. Let me show you. We have the Small Town Drifter shirt, got the animated car on the back. Here it is here, looking fresh. So these are a 230 GSM. There's multiple options. We've got the Dare to Drift one with the D to D at the front and drifting in front of a church on the back. And then there is just the plain Dare to Drift one as well in all sizes. We've also got hoodies in 2 different colours. So we've got black, got Small Town Drifter embossed on the front, and got the bubble print Small Town on the back. And it's the same with the green. These are oversized hoodies, 100% cotton, super thick, lined on the inside. These are awesome, but we've still got more. I have a bit of an obsession with the flags that are all around this workshop. So I got some made. We have 3 different kinds. So there is the yellow Dare to Drift. There is the white Small Town Drifter. The white and yellow Dare to Drift flag. But there is still one more thing I want to show you. We got stickers. We got a sticker pack that has 5 different stickers, and we've also got the standalone Dare to Drift All Things Are Possible animation JZX. If you want any of this stuff, jump onto our website. Link will be in the description, and know that it goes to a good cause and it's going to help us do this big adventure across the country, drifting along the way. So thank you, appreciate you, and let's get back to the video. Well, the car's going awesome. Nate's helped me today. Engine, driveline wicked, front end not the best. It's okay. Knuckles are good, but if I get on too much lock, it wants to spin, and I think that's because we didn't extend the LCAs. Yeah. What?
No, go away.